38-year-old Jorge Arelinarius of East Haven, Connecticut, was arrested at his home last week for allegedly sneaking into his tenant's apartment and sniffing the underwear. The arrest follows months of complaining from the tenant to the authorities. The first incident was reported to the police on the 5th of May, when the unnamed woman told the authorities that she had ongoing issues with her landlord. She complained that Jorge had entered the apartment on multiple occasions without her permission when no one was home. He then headed into her and her daughter's bedroom and started rummaging through the drawers. The tenant said she suspected something was wrong, so she went to great lengths to make it difficult to get into her apartment, including barricading adjoining doors. She even blocked one of the entrances Jorge used, but then he started using the other door to gain access to her apartment. In an effort to prove that her landlord was sneaking into her apartment on a daily basis, she decided to set up hidden cameras. The footage finally captured Jorge rummaging through her and her daughter's clothing. He was seen entering her unit through a side door, before proceeding to both bedrooms, where he would locate the underwear. The creepy video, which was provided to the deputies, shows Jorge bringing the female garments to his nose in an effort to sniff them. The woman also told police that at least on one occasion, Jorge went into her apartment while her daughter was home alone, and that he appeared to be startled when he saw the daughter and exited the apartment immediately. Jorge was arrested and held in custody on the 23rd of July. He faces charges, including burglary, and was released on a $25,000 bond. He's due back in court on the 14th of September. An Indiana man has been arrested early Monday morning after allegedly trying to rob 3 gas stations in under an hour. At around 12:50 a.m, officers with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department were called to the BP gas station, located at 4949 East Thompson Road. The authorities confirmed that an attempted armed robbery had occurred. At around 1:20 a.m, police were called to the Speedway gas station at 8010 Emerson Avenue. Officers arrived on scene and confirmed another attempted armed robbery had occurred. Around 10 minutes later, the authorities were called to the Shell gas station at 8925 South Emerson Avenue. Once again, the police arrived on scene and confirmed a third attempted armed robbery took place. As detectives investigated the matter, they noticed that the description of the suspect was the same for all 3 robberies. The description of the man was a white male, around 40 to 50 years of age, with a black t-shirt, jean shorts, a silver handgun, and driving a black Kia Soul. The investigator said that around 1:30 a.m, a deputy speaking to a victim at the Speedway gas station noticed a man fitting the description pull into the parking lot. Officers on scene were provided additional information that confirmed the man they observed was allegedly involved in all 3 incidents. The man was identified as William Eland III and was taken into custody without further incident. He's currently facing 3 counts of attempted robbery, and the Marin County Prosecutor's Office will make a final decision on charges. A British woman was sentenced to 3 years in prison last week after admitting to stabbing a man between the eyes. It all started in the early hours of the 4th of July last year at a man's flat located along Valley Road in Chilwell, Nottingham, England. 28-year-old Brittany Stone, who lived at no fixed address, had been over at the man's place, and the pair had been drinking heavily. At some point during the night, the pair got into a heated argument, so the man left to go outside. Upset, Brittany grabbed a knife from the kitchen and followed him. She then thrust the knife between his eyes with so much force it penetrated into his brain, but the enraged woman continued stabbing him in the arm and back. The ferocity of the attack left the man with bleeding to the brain. Brittany was arrested after police arrived, and officers found a knife nearby. The man was rushed to a hospital where surgeons removed one of his eyes. The victim survived the horrific attack, but now has a false eye. Brittany pleaded guilty in court to the charge of grievous bodily harm with intent. On the 21st of July, she was sentenced to 3 years in prison.